The word is orally, but that's not what you're thinking. Anyway. It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Right then, this is Caterpillar by IJK Software. I'm not familiar with them. Trying to familiarise myself with the controls, which seem to be pretty much the same as every other. What? Copyright S. Riley. Marketed by IJK Software. Okay, well that's cool. 1, normal, 2. We'll go for normal because, well, oh my. Okay, this is probably the game I was referring to in the last game I played. Oh God, this is terrible. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's painful. The sound is hurting my ears. It's funny actually, that green colour, it's reminding me of Dragon 32 graphics. Oh, what? Scorpion. No, this is fairly dire. I mean, it works, so that's something, but after playing Bug Blaster, this just fairly... oh God, oh wow, that's harsh. I'm going to have to try it again in fast mode if I get the opportunity. I kind of want to die, not literally in the game, just to oh God, no, come on, kill me now. How high can I go? Sounds like a Donkey Kong thing. Come on, come on, eat me, eat me. These are making me think of Chorlton and the Wheelies. I want them to be bobbing up and down and kind of jumping about and stuff. It's not many videos where I actually deliberately die just so I can make the game end because I want to try a different option. Alright, 2, fast. Let's hope it's not too fast. Come on, 2. I'm not seeing a difference, if I'm honest. No, I'm really not. God. I suppose actually what it's done is, it's not faster, it's just thrown us in at a harder level. We've got more stuff. Oh God, that hurts. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you'd get a migraine looking at this game. I feel no inclination to continue. I mean, it functions, but that's it. It's not fun. It's not. It's not a good rendition of Centipede. I've forgotten what it's... is it Caterpillar? I don't remember. It's not good. By IJK Software, or published by, I can't remember I can't remember the guy's name already. Sorry, person. Yeah, break key. Not good. Thank you for watching. Right then, today's question for Q&A is from Leif Grahamsson. Link to his channel down there. He asks, for Q&A, if you could change history and have any programmer, programming team or software house make any game from the past, instead of the people who actually made the game, who would you choose to make that game and why? It can be for any platform, any era, and could even be multi-platform. For example, Palace Software were the only company I know that could get huge, well-animated sprites working on the Commodore 64 in Barbarian 1, and especially Barbarian 2. So I would have preferred that software house and those programmers to have taken on games like Final Fight and Streetfighter 2 for the Commodore 64 rather than US Gold. That's a fascinating question, and one my mind is blown because I suppose the thing is, on the home systems I didn't really think about who made what, because back in the day I had the Acorn Electron and not much else. So pretty much everything was either made by Acorn Soft or Superior Software. There were other software houses and they were making inferior software, except for Alligator Software. So I guess in terms of what I was playing, if it wasn't made by Acorn Soft and Superior Software, and they seemed to work very closely together in later years, or so it seemed. It's like did Superior Software become the publisher as opposed to the developer? Maybe. I think pretty much anything that wasn't made by them I would have liked to have been made by Alligator, because Alligator seemed to have a technical skill that was above and beyond what a lot of other software houses were displaying. That recent, what was it, Bug Blaster and Blagger videos that I put up recently, they were skillful. They did good stuff on the Electron. So, and there was a lot of stuff on the Electron that was not only not good, it was just downright bad. Saying that, there was some stuff released by Superior Software that was not great, like Striker's Run. That was not great. I should try that on the BBC, because it certainly wasn't good on the Electron. How was it on the Beeb? Should find out. On other computer systems, I don't have an opinion because I'm not familiar with who did what. But in the arcade, yeah, I kind of have some thoughts on that. I'm not going to go for any one specific game, just as I haven't with the Electron, because so many games on so many systems, my thoughts on it are very, very vague. But I can think of several games that I would have liked to have seen done by other software houses. Pacman. I would really like to have seen Pacman done by Eugene Jarvis. Because while it probably wouldn't have done nearly as well if it was done by Eugene Jarvis, but I find Pacman, while it's a classic game and it appealed to girls and boys, where girls largely were not in, I'm really could get myself into trouble with this. Arcade games were largely played by boys back in the day. It was all shooting and violence and aggression, and then there was Pac-Man, and girls played Pac-Man, and it certainly was the first game that hit the news, because hey look, here's a video game the girls like. I don't know if that's true. Maybe that was a sexist representation of reality at the time, but certainly my experience of arcade games back in the day was that girls weren't playing them much. There were some, but not many. Pac-Man, yes, they did play Pac-Man. Anyway, I would like to have seen Pac-Man in an alternate reality by Eugene Jarvis, because I actually find Pac-Man quite bland. I prefer Miss Pac-Man. I suck at both. But Eugene Jarvis had this kind of super aggressive, in-your-face oomph. He had oomph. He would batter your senses visually and, the word is orally, but that's not what you're thinking. Anyway, sonically, yeah. The sound effects and the visuals were kind of psychedelic and really. He would have done Pacman on steroids, probably on steroids, cocaine, and every other well, cocaine is not psychedelic, but you know, Pacman on coke. I don't even know. Pacman on LSD and steroids, and probably with a machine gun and lasers and everything. That would have been interesting. Also, another game I would have liked to have seen done by someone else, Paperboy, Atari's. I don't know who coded it. Probably a team, who knows, whatever. Paperboy, done by Sega's AM2. Because I think as a game concept it's really good. But when you come to actually play it, it's kind of annoying. I played it quite a lot, and I can't really explain why. I think it's because I liked the concept. I liked that you controlled it with handlebars. I think it was the first game I played where you controlled a game like that, and it was sort of clever, but it was never quite as fun as you thought it should be. Where AM2 games back in the day, they were fun. They really were. They were great. Were AM2 even a thing at that time? Doesn't matter. We have time travel in this idea as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I think you even said it. Did you? Can't remember. Yeah. Or Sega's Sonic Team. Someone like that, or just Yu Suzuki. Sega, basically. I would have liked to have seen Paperboy done by Sega. Yeah. Final one. In this alternate universe. And we're stepping into the realms of blasphemy here. So very, very limited edition, limited to being played solely in my bedroom or something. Atari Star Wars arcade version written by Jeff Minter, because what he could do with vectors and can do with vectors and polygons and sound and visual flair and psychedelic mentalositude. Yes, Star Wars with Jeff Minter flair. I mean, it wouldn't be Star Wars anymore, but that game with that controller, with his visual style, would be an amazing game. Wouldn't want to do away with things like the TIE fighters suddenly becoming llamas or stuff, but I'm sure there would be room for extra ruminants within the design of the game somewhere. Can kind of imagine it actually on the surface of the Death Star, and you'd have llamas instead of bunkers or something, you know, the red things. But whatever. The actual specific details don't matter, it's the visual thing that he does. Star Wars like that would be kind of amazing. It would be kind of cruel to limit it just to my games room or bedroom or whatever the hell it would be, but you know, when you're messing with Star Wars, you're getting on dangerous ground there. Mind you, that hasn't stopped Disney doing it, has it? I don't know about their run of films. I'm going off tack here, but what the heck. To me, Star Wars is still just the 3 original Star Wars films. The prequels, whatever. They're just 3 sci-fi films that happen to be in the Star Wars universe, allegedly, but really don't feel like it or seem like it or anything. It's just like sci-fi films with lightsabers. And Yoda. I don't know. And these new ones, I think it's like they tried harder. They tried really, really, really hard. Where George Lucas wasn't. It's like he wasn't trying to even make it feel the same. Where Disney have tried really, really hard to make it feel the same. But it still ain't right. It's like they've taken all the right ingredients that make a Star Wars classic film and stuck them into a jar and shaken them up and thrown them out onto the table and said, there's your 3 films. And it's a jumbled mess. Entertaining, but they're not right. Yeah, whatever. I think that's all I've got to say on it, really. Okay. Anyone else who's got any questions they would like answering in a video like this, leave your questions in the comments below and begin with 4 Q&A, so I know not to just answer in the comments. And thank you for watching.
So, is he starting some kind of cookery show? It says something here about having pastry on. Pies? I like pies.